How many of you have spotted synchronicities after meeting your gods? To explain a bit, a synchronicity is when you encounter something that seems significant to your belief system. For example, if a piece of toast comes up and it looks like Jesus' face is burnt on it, it's not going to be particularly significant to you unless you also happen to be a devout Christian, in which case it will be seen as a sign from God. Currently, in my practice, I am working with a classical pagan system, mostly Hellenic. Hermes and Hekate are my two main god and goddess. So the synchronicities I've spotted with Hermes, after I told you guys the story of his birth, he cheekily sent me a turtle through the algorithm. The turtle was playing guitar and playing a classic song that I'd heard from my childhood. And if I weren't currently working with Hermes, I would have written it off as just coincidence. I thought it was funny, but I didn't think it was a significant sign, except that I told that story, and in that story, he made a lute out of a tortoise. So, that's the first synchronicity. The second synchronicity, and this is with regards to Hecate, I spotted last night. I was just sort of walking around in my neighborhood when I came up on a nice lady walking two big black lady dogs. I knew that they were lady dogs because they sort of squatted briefly to pee, and female dogs do that. And they were the sweetest, cutest girls. Those big black female dogs were absolutely adorable. And a black female dog is the animal that is associated with Hecate. So perhaps I was seeing that as a sign from her that he is not quite so scary to work with. Less significant, but interesting note, as my relationship with Hecate has been continuing to deepen, I got a little bit of jewelry related to her, namely this Hecate key necklace, and also this moon ring. Sorry, I'm having a hard time showing it. This moon ring. So I feel like my relationship with Hecate is developing quite nicely. I've started invoking her for tarot now, as well as Hermes, because I already had a long-standing relationship with Hermes, mostly under the name of Mercury, but now I mostly refer to him as Hermes because I'm mostly using the Hellenic paradigm. So, yeah, I hope you don't mind this vlog, and please tell me about your synchronicities. I want to know.